Welcome, Commander, to the Revolutionary Overlord. Today you'll learn how to begin issuing use of Overlord Voice Command Protocol.
"2016. Nuclear terrorism in Saudi Arabia kills 6 million and cripples the world's oil supply. 2017. The joint U.S.-European missile shield goes live. The world celebrates the end of nuclear warfare. The stage is set. Now the world's leading supplier of oil and natural gas, Russia spends billions on the biggest arms buildup since the Cold War. The European Federation is created with a population and GNP greater than the U.S. 2020. America begins assembly of the Freedom Star military space station. The end has begun.
Calling the Balkans an anarchy of failed states, President Becerra blamed the European Federation for abandoning the region.
Unable to guarantee access to petrol, the governments of many Balkan nations simply evaporated.
Colonel Maldini, Europa is under attack by forces unknown. An unregistered cargo ship ran aground on the coast of what used to be Croatia, then offloaded a dozen or more T-80 tanks that are now firing upon the missile shield uplinks we maintain across the border, in the lava zone. I have ordered regular infantry units stationed at Fort Turun to repulse the attack and take hold of the cargo ship so we can determine who is behind this attack. Your gunships will provide close air support. Capitan Chumino will serve as your executive officer. For Europa, Colonel, ensure the success of your mission.
Colonel Maldini has logged onto Overlord. Data stream is secure. Camera on Zircon. Gunships designated Unit 1. Unit 1 cleared to engage Hostile 1 displayed on HUD.
Easy kill, Central. Engaging the enemy.
Hostile 1.
Engaging the enemy. On the move. Affirmative. Confirmed. On the move, Central. We won't let you down, Central.
Uplinks Bravo and Foxtrot under attack. Designated BNF on mission radar. Unit 2 entering mission area. Good work. Second hostile destroyed.
This is Zircon. All bells are up.
On the way.
We won't let you down, Central.
This is Tungsten. All birds flying high.
In contact, Central. We are showing damage.
Tungsten. Our attack.
Hostile 3 still operational. Let's take care of them. Massive detonation at the cargo ship. They've blown it up.
Zircon here. Engaging the enemy.
This is Tungsten. Do it by the book, Central.
Third hostile destroyed. 2 to go. Hostile 4 still operational. Unfinished business.
Engaging the enemy. Zircon. We are showing damage. Zircon. See the kid. Our pleasure, Central. We are opening fire at Hotel.
Fourth hostile destroyed. Just 1 more to go. Hostile 4 still operational. Unfinished business.
This is Zircon. That's a ship.
On the way.
All hostile armor destroyed. Uplinks are secure.
This is High Command. What is the extent of damage to the ship?
The destruction is total, General. It's still burning.
I want a full investigation of the wreckage. We need to know who was behind this attack. Until we do, details of this mission are to be considered classified. High Command out.
In just a few minutes, the Freedom 4 will launch into orbit on its mission to complete the Freedom Star, America's first manned space defense station.
Tens of thousands took to the streets of Paris to protest the imminent launch of America's orbital battle station. Despite the outcry, the U.S. president has vowed the launch will go forward as scheduled.
That we're going to launch this thing, there's no stopping us. Wait a minute, wait. I think we've heard some explosions.
Mayday! Perimeter breach north of the launch pad. Multiple vehicles opening fire.
Colonel Taylor, Kennedy Space Center is under attack by unknown forces. All we do know is they've got serious military hardware. I'm putting you in charge of the JSF units we had on routine standby for launch security. The Space Center's defense force will do their best, but without our help, they don't stand a chance. Whoever these vermin are, we can bet they've come here to destroy the Freedom 4 lifter. I don't think either one of us wants $35 billion deducted from our paychecks, Colonel. So wipe them out before they just... Major Dennison will serve as your XO. Get to it and do America proud. Mitchell out.
Colonel Taylor taking the helm. Data stream secure. Camera on IFE platoon traveler. Designated Unit 1. The Freedom 4 is taking fire, sir. The mission support display shows how many reinforcements are available, as well as total remaining reserves. The number of reinforcements that can be airlifted onto the field increases over time. Use Unit 1 to engage Hostile 1. Fastback IFVs will shred gunships. Hostile forces attacking from the northeast and northwest. Well done, sir.
Mitchell here. The hostiles launched their attack from a cargo ship that ran aground about 2 just north of the Space Center. Whoever's behind this had resources and lots of prep time. You've inflicted heavy losses on them. Keep it up. We've got another wave inbound. Mitchell out.
This is Traveler.
Easy picking, sir.
Roger. Fall back.
Starting our... Don't get Eric! Gotta kill, sir.
This is Copperhead. Destination reached, sir. Copperhead here. This is Traveler.
Good job, Colonel.
This is Copperhead.
Yes, sir. In transit.
On the move, sir.
Ground targets. How about you?
Moving out.
Thunder here. Our fire is ineffective.
Schwarzkopf tanks are more than a match for IFV transports.
Traveler here. We're engaging now. This is Traveler. Hostiles are taking damage. This is Copperhead. We're exploring damage.
This is Thunder. What room is that?
This is Copperhead.
Thunder here. Our fire is ineffective.
This is Copperhead. Moving out. Affirmative.
Another day of fighting for freedom, people! This is Thunder. Get yourselves ready! Hold in that position. Thunder here. Confirm. Bring it down.
Engage hostile. Yes, sir. Roger. Blow it apart. This is Copperhead. Copy. Demolish it.
This is Thunder.
This is Copperhead. Okay, awful close to friendlies. Copy. Demolish it. This is Copperhead. We're not having much effect, sir. Moving out.
This is Thunder.
All hostiles destroyed. Freedom 4 is secure.
Mitchell here. The situation is bigger than we knew, as in global. The European Federation and Russia are under attack as well.
By the same hostiles, General? Who are these people?
Unknown. But if they aren't afraid to make enemies of 3 superpowers on the same day, they're capable of just about anything. I'll be coordinating Homeland Defense operations. Expect new remote command assignments inside 5 minutes.
Of course, General. We'll be ready.
Efficiency and technology. The RPE refinery at Rosenburg, Netherlands. A vast facility processing 100% of Europe's domestic oil and 35% of Russian imports.
Mayday! RPE is under attack! Multiple armored vehicles attacking the outer perimeter!
We're seeing some kind of ship beached on the coast. We're taking fire.
Colonel Maldini, the RPE refinery at Rosenburg, Netherlands has been attacked and occupied by a hostile force. The assault was launched from a beached cargo ship, so obviously the opposing force is the same one that attacked our uplinks in Croatia 12 days ago. I have regular infantry troops in position to retake the refinery before it can be damaged further. Your battle group's armored vehicles and helicopter gunships will ensure the success of this assault. If the refinery is destroyed, the blow to our nation's energy security will be irrevocable. Do not fail today, Colonel. Do not fail Europa.
Colonel Maldini has logged on. Data stream secure. Camera on Unit 1, Tank Platoon, call sign Matterhorn. The mission support display shows available reinforcements, as well as total reserves remaining.
This is Matterhorn. All machines are like new.
Detected hostile units are displayed on mission radar. Explosions inside the refinery compound. We have to hurry, Colonel. They're taking the place apart. Zoom optics can be used to scout the battlefield and analyze enemy movement.
Zircon here. We are opening fire at hostiles.
This is Ryan. All machines are like new.
This is Curie. Archers delivered.
Consider them creeps.
Zircon here.
Panther tanks easily outmatch IFV transports.
Consider them creeps.
Zircon here. Destination reached.
This is Ryan. Moving out. Confirmed. Matterhorn here. The attack is having negligible effect. Matterhorn here. Beginning our attack.
Zircon here.
This is Matterhorn. Hostile taking damage. Ryan. Matterhorn here. We made a shield.
Zircon.
See the gunships are perfect tank killers. Colonel, some fresh intel. The same hostiles have attacked Kennedy Space Center in the U.S. and Russia's prototype fusion reactors near Minsk. We need to know who these people are. Excellent work, Colonel. Good job, Colonel.
We will try not to hit friendlies. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Units can be forced to attack buildings or move to locations without taking advantage of cover.
We will try not to be friendly. Engaging the enemy.
This is right.
We are buzzing now!
Confirm, we are Alpha. This is Matterhorn. This is right. Matterhorn. That's the key.
Zircon here.
This is Matterhorn.
In transit, Sentinels. This is Zircon. Understood and confirmed.
All hostiles neutralized. Refinery is secure.
This is High Command. The group behind the attacks is broadcasting claims of responsibility across the extranet in 18 languages. Here.
The Forgotten Army fights for those left behind when the oil dried up. Today, we have struck our oppressors where they are most vulnerable. Let them burn, just as Africa and South America and the Balkans have burned. We gladly give our lives in direct action instead of waiting to die by famine or disease. Rise up and follow our bold example. Though we be an army of the forgotten, remember our actions always.
The ideology is clear, General, but how do the have-nots of the world get their hands on military hardware?
Precisely my question, Captain. This is what we must learn.
Three attacks have been confirmed. JFK Space Center, of course, but also an oil refinery in the Netherlands, and now Russia's flagship fusion reactor complex near Minsk.
A group calling itself the Forgotten Army is broadcasting claims of responsibility across the extranet.
They are about to attack, General. Finally, 12 minutes behind schedule.
Their name is no joke. They even forget to show up on time. Amateurs. Good afternoon, Colonel Saveloff of the 8th Spetsnaz Guards Brigade. Your forces are stationed at the fusion reactor complex east of Minsk. Because it is about to be attacked, you will hold out heroically for a while. Then reinforcements will become available and you will crush the attack with finality. It is permissible if buildings take some damage, as this will look good for news cameras. But do not let the enemy destroy anything of significance. Your after-action report will state that this was a surprise attack. Failure to do so will result in severe consequences. That is all.
Savilov is logged on. Data stream is secure. We need to put our combat engineers into cover, Colonel, or they are useless and good as dead. Try to minimize casualties, okay? We'll have no reinforcements until mission supports come online. Ah, here they come. Surprise attack that you said started 3 minutes ago. All engineer units are in cover. Very good. Now we must defend Alpha at all costs.
Thermite here. All squad strong.
This is good. Just stay.
Fall back.
Hostile injury.
Saka, fall back.
This is good. Hostiles taking aim.
Our combat engineers are not in cover, Colonel. Are you not paying attention?
This is Badger. Disengage, as you said.
Okay?
This is Thermite. All squad strong.
We should stick infantry in cover where they will bleed away.
This is Badger. Under fire, no cover.
We have multiple engineer units exposed. No cover.
We are in cover.
Saka, fall back.
Disengage, as you said.
Hostile deployed.
Thermite here. We are without cover.
This is Badger.
This is Thermite. We are covered.
Our combat engineers are not in cover, Colonel. Are you not paying attention?
This is Thermite.
Disengage, as you said.
We are in cover.
Badger here.
Heard about the other attacks, The US and Europe have been hit as well.
Badger here. Under fire, no cover.
Another wave of idiots. They are budgeted.
Thermite. Under fire, no cover.
Badger here. Under fire, no cover. Disengage, as you said.
We're halfway to mission support coming online. We just have to hold out.
Badger here. Do our best, Colonel. Affirmative. Engage hostile.
This is
This is Badger. We have no cover here.
Fall back. Affirmative.
This is Thermite. We have troopers down.
We have multiple engineer units exposed. No cover.
We move, da.
Moving, Colonel. Da, on the way.
this is good.
Take the bleed!
Fall back. Affirmative.
We are doing no damage.
This is Badger. We are in cover. Disengage, as you said. Badger here.
Thermite here. We are in cover.
Our combat engineers are not in cover, Colonel. Are you not paying attention?
Torch receipt.
Fire ant here. We have cover.
This is Thermite. We have cover.
Disengage, as you said.
This is Thermite.
Fall back. Affirmative.
This is
This is Badger. We are in cover.
Fall back. Affirmative.
Hostile sight. Eyes on terrorist irregulars.
affirmative. Staff. This is good. Hold on!
Affirmative. Moving. Moving, Colonel. Badger here. This is Fire Ant. We are full strength.
We have multiple engineer units exposed. No cover. Northwest Quadrant. Hostile deployed. Hostiles are deployed.
Fire Ant here. Affirmative. We move now.
Affirmative, sir. Towards the sea.
Bring it! Like whoa!
This is Thermite. Under fire. Cover.
Our combat engineers are not in cover, Colonel. Are you not paying attention?
Everyone in cockroaches. Okay. Badger here. We are in cover.
Fire Ant here. We have cover.
Cram some infantry into cockroach ISBs. They'll move faster than on foot. We need reinforcements on the ground right away, Colonel. We can get reinforcements now, but we end up hating them.
Thermite. Attacking.
They are down to one. They are down to squad.
This is Thermite. Start attack.
We have multiple engineer units exposed. No cover.
This is Fire Ant. We taking down. This is Badger. This is Fire Ant. We have made kills. We are down.
Thermite here. We open fire at enemy now.
Our combat engineers are not in cover, Colonel. Are you not paying attention?
Fire Ant here. Enemy taking damage.
Check Unit 3. They're in trouble.
This is Fire Ant. We made kills.
Badger here. We start attack.
Towards the sea.
We have multiple engineer units exposed. No cover.
Okay, we move. Affirmative, Colonel. There. Okay.
Fire Ant here.
Acceptable, boss. All hostiles destroyed.
This is headquarters. I compliment you on a superb military response to an attack we never saw coming.
How did things go at Kennedy and in the Netherlands, General?
A forgettable showing. No significant damage inflicted anyway.
If this is the best the oppressed peoples of the world can do, they deserve their misery.
All a means to an end. We have planted the seed. Now we water and watch it grow.
What citizens want to know is, who was behind the April 4th attacks?
All three governments are carrying out separate investigations to learn who funded the terrorists and supplied them with military hardware.
The evidence is conclusive. Minister Poulan set it up.
Europe's defense minister. This is gonna be tricky.
America is going for debate, General. They're planning to abduct Poulan while he's visiting Copenhagen to inspect its uplink network.
When they go in, make sure the Danish police get an anonymous phone call.
This is Crash Card. We have precious cargo in hand, but extraction has failed. Repeat, extract has failed. Mission site compromised. We are surrounded and pinned down. Colonel Taylor, best case outcome for this mission is we cause a major international incident. And worst case is we start a war with Europe. Though given what I'm about to tell you, maybe that's not such a bad idea. Within 24 hours of the April 4th attacks, Third Echelon had found incontrovertible evidence that the Forgotten Army was secretly funded and supplied by Europe's defense minister, Francois Poulain. What that means is a conspiracy within the European government to destroy the Freedom 4 lifter. The other attacks? Diversions. To throw us off the scent. Make it look like Europe was a target too. Here's where it gets complicated. We sent in a Black Ops team to snatch Poulain in Copenhagen. But the mission got blown and they're pinned down in one of the city's uplink towers. Poulain's our only shot at finding out how high this conspiracy went. Maybe all the way to President Perot herself. So we're going in, and we're bringing him out. ESCOM has crashed Copenhagen's uplink network to give you safe passage in. Your job is to defend Alpha at all costs until we can extract Poulain. Don't mess this up, Colonel. Get to it.
Colonel Taylor taking the helm. Data stream is secure. Forces inbound on DZ at Alpha. We have clear skies. Copenhagen's uplink network is offline.
This is Crash Cart. We rebooted Alpha. Precious cargo still in our possession. Holding for extract.
European forces closing on Alpha, sir. We must defend it at all costs, until mission supports come online and we can secure extraction of the VIP.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Highlighting on the HUD, some structures our engineers can use as cover points. Let's get them in there ASAP.
This is Viper. Copy. Moving. Boxcars here. We've secured the building.
Excellent work, sir. Center quadrant. Hostiles are on the move. Eyes on marksman artillery vehicles.
Joker here. The building is ours. Acquisition sensors are picking up some interference.
Viper here. Engaging. Destination reached. Viper here. We're scoring hits, sir. Got a kill, sir.
South quadrant. Hostiles in motion. Eyes on Badger IFV. Infantry in buildings have longer range. If the reticle range number is green, it won't have to move to attack.
Wildcard. The building is ours.
Yes, sir. Falling back. We'll comply.
This is Blue Cab.
We can't touch me!
This is Viper. It's a bad match, sir. But all right.
Blue Cab here.
Affirmative, sir.
No, I'm not doing fire!
This is Viper. Hostiles in range. Opening fire.
This is Blue Cab. Destination reached. Moving out.
We can let the hostile unit evacuate or attack it again to finish it all. Check what
We're ready to
quadrant.
do this thing.
Hostile
Get
eliminated.
started.
We'll comply. It's a bad match, sir. But all right. Viper here. Won't let you down, sir.
Blue Cab.
Yeah! Make them
All
eat it!
rollers running. Yes, sir. Moving out.
This is Wildcard. All squads are good.
Yes, sir. Engage.
Check central quadrant. Hostiles on the move. Eyes on Enforcer Grenadiers.
Yeah! We're killing them!
Hostiles in range. Opening fire.
Hostile destroyed.
Yes, sir. Copy that.
This is Blue Cab. Yes, sir. Moving out. Understood.
This is Viper. Destination reached, sir. Yes, sir. This works. Hostiles in range. Opening fire.
This
This is Viper. Not scoring hits. Scoring hits, sir. Viper here. You're opening fire at hostile. Won't let you down, sir. Not scoring hits.
Check Unit 2. They'll be clobbered.
Blue Cab here. All rollers running smooth.
Engaging.
Why are we doing this?
Blue Cab here.
Time for the
Engage
big
hostiles.
show,
Yes, sir.
everybody.
This is Viper. We're scoring hits, sir.
Another day of fighting for freedom, people.
We're not
Get
scoring
yourselves
hits.
ready.
Viper here. Copy. Moving.
This is Blue Cab. Disengaging.
Over there. Down one.
This is Viper.
This is Blue Cab.
This is Viper. We're in position.
Shit.
This is Viper.
Boxcars here. We're at full strength.
Blue Cab here. Artillery fire on our position. Hostiles are taking hits.
Center quadrant. Hostiles moving. Eyes on enforcer combat engineers. We have engineers exposed, sir. They need cover.
I hope it's worth it, sir.
Check Unit 2. They're outmatched. Hostile neutralized. Black for gunship, but perfect tank killers. Hostiles on the move. Eyes on Panther tank.
This is Blue Cab.
This is Wildcard. We can use some cover, sir.
This is Viper.
Boxcars here. Wildcard. All squads are good.
Viper here. We're in position. I hope it's worth it, sir.
This is Wildcard. We've secured the building.
Blue Cab
Time to
here.
let the pot
All
out.
rollers running.
Hostile eliminated.
Joker here.
Hostile destroyed.
Yes, sir. Wish us luck. This is Blue Cab. This is Joker. We're one squad down.
Viper here. On the move.
Blue Cab here.
South quadrant. Hostiles in sight. Eyes on one from artillery vehicles.
Blue Cab. Starting our attack.
This is Viper. I hope it's worth it, sir.
Hostiles are deploying. Eyes on Unit 220 gas line. Check Unit 4. Suppressed by hostile action. Hostiles in motion. Eyes on Cheetah residents. Center quadrant. Hostile eliminated.
Viper here. Hostiles in range. Opening fire. Scoring hits, sir.
Joker. It's you and it's up.
Blue Cab. Hostiles are in range. We are engaging.
Viper here. Engaging. Yes, sir. Moving.
Lieutenant. Enemy is taking damage.
Boxcars here. We're at full strength.
This is Lieutenant. That is the kill. Lieutenant here.
Check second squadron. Hostile destroyed.
Wildcard.
We still have infantry in the open.
This is Joker. We're taking a lot of fire.
Hostile destroyed.
This is Viper.
This is Joker. They're going after us. Hostiles moving on our position.
Yes, sir. Moving. Viper here. Won't let you down, sir.
Hostile destroyed.
This is Joker. Fire on us.
Viper here. Hostiles are taking hits.
Hostiles are on the move. Eyes on Badger IFV.
That's you. Viper here.
Joker. Okay, right.
Viper here.
Hostile neutralized. We can order reinforcements now should we need them. Hold Alpha and break the European counterattack.
Yes, sir. Falling back.
We still have infantry in the open.
On the move.
This is Joker. Fine. Just fine.
This is Viper. We're in position.
Hostiles are on the move. Eyes on Panther tanks.
This is Joker. We're taking a lot of fire. This is Joker. Hostiles moving on our position.
Copy. Moving.
Fine. Just fine.
Viper here.
Okay, sir. Yes.
I hope it's working, sir. Won't let you down, sir.
This is Joker.
Check second squadron. Hostile over here.
Viper here.
Hostile over here.
Joker. We're taking a lot of fire.
Viper here. Got a kill, sir. Hostiles in range. Opening fire.
This is Top Man. All eagles are low.
Viper here. Won't let you down, sir.
Check second squadron. Hostile destroyed.
This is Viper. Not scoring hits.
We still have infantry in the open.
This is Viper. Opening fire at hostiles.
Check these two. They'll get shredded. Check these four. They're outmatched.
Top Man. Eagle down. Eagle down. Yes, sir. Track.
Viper here. Not scoring hits. This is Viper.
Check these four. Suppressed by hostile action.
Ain't going our way, bro.
They're slaughtering.
Wildcard here. We are taking fire and have no cover. This is Wildcard.
This is Lieutenant. This is Viper.
We still have infantry in the open.
Boxcars here.
Center quadrant. Hostiles on the move. Eyes on enforcer combat engineers.
Viper here. Hostiles in range. Opening fire.
This side.
Copy. Moving.
On the move, sir.
Boxcars here. We secured the building.
Wildcard here. We've secured the
Objective complete. All hostiles destroyed. Alpha has been held.
This is Crash Cart. Ready for extraction when you are. Mitchell here. Negative on extraction. Europe has moved a Grid Crasher satellite into position over Copenhagen. Looks like they're going to expend it and take the whole network back offline. We can risk flying in additional forces for you, but we can't risk extracting Defense Minister Poulain until we have that sector locked down.
Understood, General. Guess we're just gonna have to capture all the other uplinks too. Who said it would be easy?
Breaking news of fighting between American and European forces in the streets of Copenhagen.
Responded to an anonymous tip that American spies were about to kidnap Defense Minister Poulain.
Colonel Madini, 40 minutes ago, the United States of America crashed Copenhagen's uplink network, invaded by air, occupied European soil, and initiated combat operations against our forces. Our first attempt to drive them from the city failed, but now we have units in position to mount a determined counterattack. IWCE will expend a satellite to recrash the city's uplinks. Your forces will secure and reboot the network. Once we have achieved electromagnetic dominance, the Americans will have no choice but to surrender or flee. Theirs was an act of unprovoked aggression, Colonel. Show no mercy to these invaders. That is all.
Colonel Maldini has logged on. Data stream secure. Operation Polonius is a go. Repeat, Polonius is a go. Enforce a rifleman on the ground. Designated units 1 and 2. Riflemen are best against combat drones and engineers. All that heavy equipment engineers carry makes them easy to gun down.
What kind of attack is
Copenhagen's uplinks are offline. We need to secure and reboot more than half to establish signal dominance.
On the way. Affirmative.
Rapier here. All squads upright.
Only infantry can secure uplinks. They are vulnerable in the open, so terrain must be used to provide cover.
Affirmative. Confirmed.
We do not leave anyone behind.
This is Rapier.
Saber here. Confirmed, we are outbound.
Have we received
This is Rapier.
Infantry is most effective in hard cover.
Rapier here. In cover and holding.
This is Saber. We are in cover. Moving out. Wait, confirm.
Reinforcements are available.
I think we can do this.
Rapier here.
This is Saber. They are down. Safe. Enemy is down to 1.
Capture the uplink. Confirmed.
Moving out.
Rapier here. Securing the uplink center.
On the way.
I wonder if you can go off or something.
This is Saber. We've taken cover.
This is Rapier.
Check Bravo. It is secured. Good job, Colonel. Securing uplinks boosts signal confidence. Lets us bring in reinforcements faster. We need to capture one more uplink to achieve our objective. Check Alpha. Hostiles have secured it. We can't let the Americans capture another uplink.
This is Vesuvius. All machines running smooth. Saber here. We're at full strength. We confirm.
This is Perry. I just delivered.
Saber here. We've taken cover. This is Vesuvius. Ryan.
My legs are
All machines are like
my ass went long.
Moving out. Saber here. We secure uplink.
Stay out.
On the way. Confirm. Ryan. In position and holding. Vesuvius here. Confirm. We are outbound.
Check center quadrant. Hostiles maneuvering. As on JSF Pioneers.
Fall back. Wait. This is Ryan. On the way. Vesuvius here. This is Ryan. Beginning our attack.
Check Unit 4. They're outmatched. Hostile destroyed.
Saber here. Enemy is taking damage. Saber here. This is Vesuvius. This is Saber. They are down at 4. This is Ryan. Beginning our attack. Saber here. Enemy is down to 1. All machines running smooth. Confirmed, we are outbound. This is Ryan. Moving out. I think we can do this.
We can let the hostile evacuate, or attack it again to finish it off. Check center quadrant. Hostile neutralized.
This is a waste of time!
Fall back, we do it by the book, Central. This is Vesuvius. This is Saber. You take a cover. Moving out. This is Saber. We're at full strength. This is Vesuvius. Fall back, we. This is Saber. Securing uplink, Central.
Call the Badger. Affirmative. Confirmed.
We get one try at this.
On the move, Central. Oui, Central. Happily.
Center quadrant. Hostiles maneuvering. Eyes on Schwarzkopf, thanks. Superb command and control. We can win by keeping our hold on these two uplinks, waiting for the network to come back online. Or we can go for the knockout punch and capture the final uplink. It's your call.
Moving out. This is Ryan. In position and holding.
Rapier here. We are in cover.
Check Unit 4. They're outmatched.
Saber here. Fall back, wait.
Center quadrant. Hostiles moving. Eyes on Black return ship.
but effective. This is Vesuvius. We are opening fire at hostile.
Check Bravo. Uplink secured by hostile forces. We have to take back an uplink now, Colonel, before the Americans run down the clock and achieve signal dominance.
Underway. This is safe. We've taken cover. This is safe. Right. Engaging hostile.
Check center quadrant. Hostile neutralized.
Saber here. We have some men down. Come short down.
This is right here. Confirmed. Grab the uplink.
Vesuvius here. On the move, Safkan. Right. We withdrawing.
Panther tanks easily outmatch IFV transports. Check center quadrant. Hostiles moving. Eyes on M118 flashback.
All squads upright. We disengaging.
This is safe. Right. Moving out.
Damaged units can be ordered to retreat. Save units and they'll get better with experience.
Vesuvius here. This is right. Saber here. We've taken cover. This is safe. This is Vesuvius. Confirmed. Moving out.
You don't have the firepower we need!
Saber here. We've taken cover. This is safe. That's the key. DT on attack. Saber here. Enemy is down. Good squad.
Check center quadrant. Hostile eliminated. Hostile neutralized.
Right here. We won't let you down.
This is safe. We have a squad down. Underway. Confirmed. We are outbound.
Hostiles in motion. Eyes on black for gunships.
Confirmed. Moving out.
Right here.
Confirmed. Vicious attack. This is Vesuvius. Engage hostile. Jawohl.
Cheetah gunships are perfect tank killers.
Onyx here. We are engaging the hostiles. Vesuvius here. This is Onyx. Confirmed. Moving out. We've reached destination. We are engaging.
We won't let you down.
That's the key. This is safe. Vesuvius here. Engaging. Go on. This is Onyx. This is safe. Enemy is down. Good squad. This is Onyx. Starting attack.
Check center quadrant. Hostiles sighted. Eyes on TV6, Rottweiler combat zone. Check unit 4. They're outmatched.
Onyx here. On the move, Safkan. This is Vesuvius. Run machine fireball. Onyx here. We've reached destination.
We're going to drop so much misery on these bastards!
Vesuvius here. We've lost the machine. Onyx here.
to quadrant. Hostile neutralized. Check unit 3. Suppressed by hostile action.
Vesuvius here. Morale's in a mess. Not good. Onyx here. Moving out.
Hostile sighted. Eyes on Schwarzkopf, thanks. Hostile destroyed.
Affirmative. Confirmed.
This is safe. We have a squad down.
Confirmed. Grab the uplink. This is Rapier. We've taken light casualties.
Saber here.
Rapier here. Taking room for the uplink.
This is Vesuvius. Jawohl, Central. Retreat.
North quadrant. Hostiles maneuvering. Eyes on fastback IFVs.
Rapier here. Securing the uplink, Central.
Moving out.
Infantry and buildings have longer range. If the reticle's range number is green, the unit won't have to move to attack.
Saber here. The building is ours.
Check Bravo. We have secured it.
On the move, Central.
Rapier here.
Check North quadrant. Hostiles maneuvering. Eyes on Blackfoot gunship.
Saber here. 2 squads down. This is Onyx. Of course, Central. Confirmed. This is Saber. Heavy casualties here. This is Saber. Bound to extraction. Onyx here. Moving out.
Rapier here. The building is ours.
This is Saber.
Light casualties.
Onyx. They're engaging. That's a kill.
Pilatus here. All machines running smooth.
This is Grenade. Hunters on the ground. Go, Central. Confirmed.
The eyes and ears for this outfit.
Pilatus here. All machines running smooth.
Rapier here. We are opening fire at hostiles.
This has been safe. Survivors loaded.
Check all weapons. Clear all in.
This broadsword. All squads in good shape.
Rapier here. Hostile is down 2 squads.
Onyx here.
Rapier here. Starting attack.
On the move, Central. This is Onyx. Destination reached.
Field sector is above.
Of course, Central. Open.
See, moving. Pilatus here.
North quadrant. Hostiles maneuvering. Eyes on Schwarzkopf, thanks.
This is Rapier. We have taken the building.
This is Onyx. Broadsword here. All squads in.
This is Rapier.
Our pleasure, Central. Onyx here. Starting attack. Meeting Pilatus. This is Onyx. Enemy is taking damage. Broadsword here.
taking advantage of cover. Check north quadrant. Hostile neutralized.
Broadsword here.
Center quadrant. Hostile sighted. Eyes on PD-6 Rottweiler combat drones. Check unit 4. Bad engagement.
Confirm. Confirm. Mission start. This is Onyx. We are opening fire at hostile.
Check unit 6. They're at risk.
Onyx here.
Down to one.
Check north quadrant. Hostiles moving. Eyes on Blackfoot gunship. Hostile eliminated.
Prevent here. Our fire is ineffective.
Mission accomplished. Copenhagen network back online. We have complete signal dominance.
This is High Command. Cease all combat operations. The Americans have accepted my offer. They will release Minister Poulain in exchange for safe passage back to their troop carriers in the North Sea.
But General, with the network back online, we could vector in strike fighters.
For the moment, it is prudent to be merciful, Captain. We shall see how long this moment persists.
With the smoke still settling in Copenhagen, the US and Europe have stopped just short of declaring war.
President Becerra still claims evidence of a conspiracy to destroy the Freedom 4, an accusation President Perot calls preposterous. Both leaders have agreed to meet for talks next week on neutral ground in London.
Meanwhile, the Freedom 4's rescheduled launch is set to go forward tomorrow morning.
Good evening, Colonel Savinov. I assume it is obvious to you that I arranged the Forgotten Army's attacks on April 4th and also the incident in Copenhagen. These actions were a service to our motherland. How much longer do you think we'd have before the US and Europe found an excuse to ally against us, to take our oil? Realpolitik demands that we spark a war between our enemies before this can happen. Copenhagen took them to the brink. Tonight you will have the honor of pushing them over. Your forces will be disguised as Forgotten Army terrorists. Your objective is to capture a majority of the Rovaniemi air base's uplinks and upload a data virus codenamed Stiletto into Europe's missile shield network. If antiquated notions of morality prevent you from performing these duties, Colonel, simply speak up. I will have Major Noskov remove you from your command permanently. Otherwise, begin.
Savilov is logged on. Data stream secure and untraceable. All forces disguised as Forgotten Army terrorists.
We are in position. Noskov did good job with disguise. We look so much like terrorists, we fool ourselves.
Rovaniemi's uplink network has been crashed. Mission objective is to secure and reboot more than half of uplink so we can upload Stiletto virus. Reinforcements are limited. Make sure we use them correctly. As soon as we secure an uplink, we can upgrade it to let us order in airstrikes. The hostile engineers defending this uplink are in cover. We will need riflemen to take care of it.
First is moving. Movement here. We are full strength. This is Gris.
We stop, okay?
That's destination. All beats. Stop. Doctor, holding fire.
We're taking nothing.
This is good.
That one's fine!
We are doing no damage.
Of course. This is Wolfman. This is Wolfman. We are moving. Okay, affirmative.
Come on! This is nothing!
Grab uplink. Fall back. Okay. Attacking enemy.
Keep them ducking!
Hostile eliminated. Cockroach IFBs are a gunship's worst nightmare. Check center quadrant. Hostile sighted. Eyes on cheetah gunships.
Remember your old sergeant when you're all big heroes in Russia.
Okay, we are moving. Affirmative, Colonel.
Mastodon here.
We should stick infantry in cover where they will bleed less.
Movement here.
This is good. In position, Colonel.
We are moving.
Trust your instincts. You're never
Movement here.
dear sheep.
We are full strength. This is Grizzly. We will capture uplink. This is Wolfman. We are in cover.
This is where the fun and
Grizzly
games
here.
begin. And their lives begin. Okay?
This is Mastodon. Affirmative. Moving.
Tortas here. Okay, we are moving.
This is Bear Trap. All squads hungry. Okay, we move. This is Wolfman. This is Grizzly.
I am bored. This is me. Agree.
Check whiskey. It is ours. Now let's upgrade it with an encrypted data feed so we can target airstrikes in this place.
Okay, we move. Movement here. We are moving. This is Bear Trap. Nah, on the way.
Sharp, okay?
Capture
No
uplink. Affirmative. Grizzly here.
Strike command, you're patched into us.
Stealth fighter standing by for target coordinates.
First squad, out!
There, board cockroaches. This is Wolfman.
Okay, we move. We stop. Affirmative.
Excellent! I
This is
love it!
blowback. Locked on target.
Cram some infantry into cockroach IFVs and they'll move faster than on foot. Hostile neutralized.
Affirmative. Moving.
This is blowback. Locked on target.
This is Thorn. All beasts ready for combat.
Hostiles in motion. Eyes on Panther tanks. Affirmative. We move.
Weapons too ready, boys!
Da.
This is where it starts!
Waiting for orders. On the move. Affirmative. Stop.
This is blowback. Locked on target.
North quadrant. Hostiles moving. Eyes on Enforcer Grenadiers.
Thorn. Okay, we are moving.
Moving, Colonel. Bear trap here.
This is Thorn.
Moving, Colonel.
That was my stuff!
This is good. We are full strength. Perfect. Moving. Of course. Movement here.
Excellent! Maintain fire!
Enemy taking damage.
This is bear trap. Hostiles taking hit. Check Alpha. Hostiles have secured it.
This is Wolfman.
Mastodon here.
This is Wolfman. They are down squad. Busy here.
This is Thorn. We are doing no damage.
Locked on time.
Check North quadrant. Hostiles moving.
This is Thorn. We are doing no damage.
Affirmative. Engage.
Busy here. We open fire at enemy now.
We are doing no damage.
They're done for!
Shut up.
Of course the Beatles...
This is Wolfman. We are full strength. Okay, affirmative.
Bear trap here. All squads hungry.
Da, of course.
This is Thorn. All beasts ready for combat.
How much
Da.
is fighting crap?
Check Zulu. The hostiles have taken it.
Grizzly here. We are full strength. This is Wolfman.
Bear trap here.
This is Grizzly. We will capture uplink.
On the move.
We are moving. Wolfman here. We are in cover. We are moving.
This is bear trap.
When do we get sick?
Center quadrant. Hostile sighted. Eyes on AMZ-26 infantry fighting vehicles.
This is Hunter. Locked on top.
Stiletto virus is uploading.
Movement here. This is blowback. Locked on target.
Mastodon here.
We are moving.
Hostile neutralized.
What the target? This is Wolfman. Of course.
Check center quadrant. Hostiles moving. Eyes on Cheetah gunships.
The attack is ineffective.
This is Strike Command. Your attack neutralized.
Check Unit 4. Bad odds.
Grizzly here. That, Fort Cockroach.
This is Mastodon.
This is Huntsman. Locked on target.
Check Unit 3. We are outmatched.
Movement here. We are in cover. Dead Rabier. In cover.
Center quadrant. Hostile destroyed.
Da, no problem.
Affirmative. Stop. This is Mastodon. Attacking.
This is great. Ready to go. This is Wolfman. The building is ours. Bear trap here. The building is ours.
This is Torch. All beasts ready for movement.
This is Bear Trap. All squads hungry.
Check center quadrant. Hostiles are on the move. Eyes on Panther tanks.
Get ready to drive into them! Locked on target.
Okay, Colonel. Engage. Mastodon here. We open fire at enemy now. Remove that.
Check Foxtrot. Hostiles have secured it.
We are moving.
Remove that.
Movement here. Hostile laying down.
This is Mastodon. Attacking.
This is Grizzly. We are full strength. Affirmative.
This is Wolfman. We have made kill.
This is Torch.
This is Mastodon. There have been some dead.
This is Torch. We are engaging now.
We are down to squad.
This is Torch. We are scoring hits.
This is Bear Trap. We will do our best. Get here.
Okay, but we are not likely.
Center quadrant. Hostiles are on the move. Eyes on Enforcer commandos. Check Unit 4. Suppressed by enemy fire.
Locked on target.
Hostile destroyed.
Torch team. Mastodon into range.
Hostile destroyed.
This is Mastodon. We hardly scratched them.
Grizzly here. This is Wolfman. We are full strength.
Okay, we are moving.
Grab a blinker. Of course.
Torch team.
Movement here. Bear Trap here.
That is bad place. We move.
Finish this off before you flee!
This is Torch. We are at destination.
This is Slaughter!
Movement here. This is Hunchback. Locked on target.
Okay, we move.
Engage hostiles. Okay.
That is correct.
Start.
Grizzly here. We will capture up.
This is good. Opening fire.
This is Wolfman. It will be like Spetsnaz. Under fire, no cover. We are moving. Affirmative. These is their threat. Under fire, no cover.
Stop quarter. I don't stand for seconds.
Okay, we move. Start. Hostiles in range.
Movement here. We are stop.
Start. We made a kill.
We take not hit hit.
Check unit 3. You pressed by hostile action.
They did not going to fetch us.
Specification units are useless to us, but I will try to evacuate it automatically.
Please fall back. Locked on target.
Check center quadrant. Hostile action.
Engage, like you say. They rip our throat.
Check center quadrant. Hostile neutralized.
Movement here.
Check unit 1. Will be smashed.
Da, Colonel. Retreat. This is Wolfman. Enemy taking damage. This is Grizzly. Hostiles all over the place.
Hostiles are on the move. I don't force of rifle fire.
This is good. We are doing no damage.
Movement here. We have squad down. This is bear trap. They attack us.
Hostile destroyed.
We take a lot of fire. This is bear trap.
This is good. Pick them up now.
This is Snow Goose. All copters in air.
Check Alpha. We took it.
This is Hunchback. Locked on target.
Check unit 3. Extraction order.
This is Dina. Moving to evac.
Movement here.
Southwest quadrant. Hostile sighted. Eyes on Badger IMBs.
Snow Goose here. This is Grizzly. They have crushed us.
Start.
Affirmative. We move. This is Grizzly. Snow Goose here.
This is Dina. Survivors loaded.
Okay, we are moving.
Hostiles are deployed.
Moving, Colonel.
So many targets to shoot. This is very
We
good.
will have to try. Affirmative. Moving, Colonel.
Fall back. Affirmative.
Our attack is effective. Hunchback. Locked on target.
That is right to do it. On shore.
Southwest quadrant. Hostile deployed.
We will try not to get snatched up. This is Snow Goose.
Infantry and buildings have longer range. If the reticle's range number is green, we'll have to move to attack.
This is Dina. We made it. Heading off.
This is Wolfman. Building is ours. Okay, we move. This is Snow Goose.
Check unit 5. They'll get running.
Affirmative. We move now.
Start. We are scoring hits.
Snow Goose here. Movement here.
This is good. We have made it.
This is Grizzly.
Incapacitated units are useless to us, but I will try to evacuate it automatically.
This is Lucky. Moving to evac. Hostile eliminated. Hostiles deployed. Reinforcements loaded and on call. Hostiles moving. Eyes on cheetah gunships.
Movement. We are in position. Disgrid. And destination. Instructor. 10 seconds.
Third human lost. Extraction order.
This is enough. Moving to the attack.
Affirmative.
Disengage. As you said. This is what it is. Evac successful. Heading home. Affirmative. We move. It's no goose here. All copters flying. Some minor damage. Is it enough? Survivors loaded. It's no goose here. We start to head.
Check southwest quadrant. Hostile destroyed. Check unit 4. They are outmatched.
Yellow jacket here. We are now engaged, Colonel.
At destination. We have to do.
Yellow jacket. Attack.
We are scoring damage. Everyone into the protest. Send evac.
Extraction order. Check southwest quadrant. Hostile not deployed. Eyes on 660 whirlwind. Check unit 4. There's a threat.
We are dead or dying. We need evac now.
Check unit 4. Extraction order.
This is Morris. Moving to evac. This is the midnight. Survivors loaded.
Check unit 5. They'll take track.
This is Yellow jacket. All copters flying. Some minor damage.
Uplink network is back online. Skeletal virus uploaded to European missile shield satellites, working its magic of launch recognition algorithms.
Headquarters here. A fine job. Let us see America and Europe avoid a war now. When the fighting begins, I fear we will have no choice but to assist our American comrades in their crusade against Europe.
It is finally coming true, General.
We live in interesting times, Noskov. Interesting times.
We are just seconds away from this morning's rescheduled launch of the Freedom 4. The crew looked calm and relaxed as they boarded the lifter on their mission to complete America's mighty Freedom Star.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7. We have main engine start. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and liftoff of the Freedom 4, writing a new chapter of security in space for the United States of America. business that I address you here this morning. At 7:45 a.m., we experienced a national tragedy when the Freedom 4 lifter exploded.
My fellow Americans, we will never forget this morning, how they climbed skyward only to be struck by a thunder that split the clouds and woke the world. We stand at DEFCON 1, ready for action.
The motherland will not wait for Europe to forces to mobilize on our
Fury is righteous.
The motherland will see to the same. Whatever the cost.
We did not start this war.
We will end it.
Alrighty guys, we're gonna halt it right here. We'll probably be doing a part 2 in just a few hours. Come back to see that in about an hour or two. Alright, catch y'all later.